I sent you the listing too. How do you feel, bro?
Oh man, that's unfortunate. I'm excited, but it's a bit unfortunate.
Tell them what you bought.
I bought a 2003 Lancer GLI 1.8 manual, and it's we finally made it to Mannheim. I've never ever bought a car from a wreckers or an auction site or anything, so this is very new for me. I was here like a week ago for Rex's Porsche. If you haven't seen that video, check out his channel. Yeah, I don't know what to expect. The damage is pretty bad on the Mitsubishi, but hopefully it's not that bad because the bonnet was open. Hopefully the rat support isn't too bad. Oh.
Bro, where is it? Bro.
It's right there. It's not that bad, I don't think. Hold on. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So the guy told us that he's gonna leave it next to the trailer and we're gonna drive it up ourselves because the car does drive. So this is gonna be the first drive onto a trailer. Deja vu. Alright, it's coming around the corner now. Oh man.
There it is.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad, right?
It's not that bad. Yeah, face front on.
Alright. Oh, come on, it's not even that bad. Okay, so this car is currently running because the workers here are super nice. They jump started it and now we're going to drive it onto the trailer.
Look at that. Can't believe this thing freaking runs. Yeah, reverse it back first. Yep. Top. Perfect. Bro, how easy was that?
Bro, it's so sketchy driving onto a trailer like this because you get stuck in all the ruts.
But it runs.
It runs, it's good.
Did it come with that orange juice?
No, but it came with clothes. It's got, oh, the grill's here. Oh no, it does have juice. There's juice in it. Yeah, there's juice. Alright, we just got home. Time to unload it. The battery is totally dead in this thing, so we're gonna have to push it off and then maybe we'll kickstart it and I can like drive it around the block or something. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, here it is. It's all home in one piece. Well, mostly one piece. We didn't cause any extra damage to it. Alright, the next order of business that we have to do with the Lancer is get it in the garage and we need to take apart the front end because it is looking very sorry for itself right now. And once that's done, we can start pulling out the rad support and getting some new panels to put on the car. Got jumper cables. We're gonna see if the mighty Prado will start the almighty Lancer, okay? I have my doubts because the battery in this thing seems really dead, but there's only one way to find out. Doesn't seem like the battery's too dead, which is good. The alarm scared the shit out of me. Moment of truth. It runs. Lancer is in. I've just had to turn it around because it would have been very inconvenient for me to film. But as I was turning it around, conveniently also, I stalled it and the battery died. I had to use all 3 of my staminas to push it up my driveway, which is inclined downhill. We're going to take apart all the crash stuff on the car. The bumper, the bonnet. Might leave the bonnet on because this car still will live in my driveway. Don't really want the 4G18 to get rained on. Everything needs to come off so I know what I need to replace, and obviously I need to pull the rad support out so the bonnet will close. I was super nervous to find out if the Lancer was hiding any more damage behind that front bumper. On the surface, all it seemed to be was a damaged front bar, bumper support, bonnet and rad support. But if the frame rails were affected, I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do next. But nevertheless, I started off by removing both headlights, carefully taking off that damaged front bumper, bumper support, and lastly loosening off the fenders to see if the frame rails had shifted. I have the fenders loose. I still have them attached. I actually found there's a broken bolt there. So this car has definitely been screwed around with in the past, but this one is completely loose. The only place I believe where it's being held on is behind the door, and the reason why I've left that on is because I'm going to try and use a technique that I learned from my friend Rexton. When he crashed his AU into the wall at Calder Park, which I was also part of, he loosened off some bolts of the fenders, and when he pulled it out, it managed to correct the rad support where he could actually line up the holes. Now luckily for me, the damage on my Lancer isn't too bad. It looks like it's all centralized in the middle, which is good. My plan was to go to the junkyard and collect all the parts that I needed in order to properly line up the rad support. But since it was late and the wreckers were closed, I had to turn my attention to something just as pressing. Currently waiting for the battery to charge. But while that's happening, let's do a little bit of automotive archaeology and clean out this disgusting car because it really is gross. This is what's in the back. We've got some engine oil, of course. Gotta have that. Got some power steering fluid, and I'm assuming this is water for the radiator. Yep. Got some ratchet straps. Ooh, got a shifter full of if this isn't Melways, newspapers. I reckon that the owner of this car was definitely some sort of geriatric for sure. The kind of stuff that is on this car suggests it quite heavily. Like the super cheap auto alloys. It's impeccably looked after though. The mechanical history of the car is just, I don't even have any words for it. It's just amazing. It's just really good. Like for 350,000 Ks, this thing is very well looked after. The inside, not so much. It is gross. So I'm gonna just give this car a clean out because it's gross. There's some towel in the back as well. Oh, there's a bin bag, some trim. Lucky I'm wearing gloves because this probably smells like rancid. Lucky I am wearing gloves because I've just found some unused, luckily, feminine hygiene products. Almost forgot about all this crap. 10W40. This is too thin for this motor, especially with the amount of kilometers this thing has. We've got another towel here, which is so I'm super happy with how the interior turned out. Let me show you guys. It's locked, central locking. That's right. If you guys saw earlier in the video, this interior was absolutely gross. I cleaned everything, wiped everything down. Still got the rag there, but it's so much cleaner. Even smells a lot nicer. It smells like an early 2000s Mitsubishi now. So, plan of attack. This is the current state of the car. In the next video, we will be attempting to pull out that bent rad support, and we're going to be fitting up a new bonnet, new bumper, and hopefully everything lines up and we could maybe even take it for the first drive. I'm super keen to see how this thing goes. It's a great introduction to rebuilding a wrecked car because, lucky for me, this thing is not listed on WOVA, and WOVA is the written off registry for cars in Victoria. This has no history, which I'm guessing is because the car is over 15 years old. So that is excellent. Anyway, guys, stick around for more Lancer content. Super keen to see how this thing goes. So I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.